It's Kambada, the shaman, the god, the crack baby. And right now you're tuned in to Kofi's Universe, the #1 and most truest source for hip-hop news, reaction videos, sports, black culture, and much, much more. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button now. Bada.
YouTube salute. Rakim believes that the recent battle between Kendrick Lamar and Drake was a good thing for hip hop, and it put a lot of things in perspective. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video, hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So Rakim was interviewed by Billboard last week, and writer Angel Diaz asked him if he'd been paying attention to all the all-consuming feud. Diaz categorized it as Drizzy, representing the mainstream to many fans, and Kendrick represent the genre in a more traditional sense. This framing brought out a thoughtful answer from the God MC. I think that the battle was important because these brothers are at the top of the game and revered hip-hop, he replied. You know, a lot of people in that position won't accept no challenge because they got too much to lose. So it was dope that these brothers put the mainstream success down and said, yeah, let's do it. The battle put a lot of things in perspective because it showed the difference between real hip-hop and mainstream hip-hop. The legend continued. Younger artists now know that there's a difference. A lot of them didn't even understand that. They just listened to the majority, not knowing that a lot of people don't categorize what they were hearing as real hip-hop. The battle was very needed for the genre. I tip my hat off to them brothers. Rakim has been giving interviews lately to promote his new album, God's Network Rebirth, the first since 2009. It's a 7 seal. You haven't checked that out? Check it out, y'all. It's 7 tracks, man. I didn't do a review, but I did a first reaction after listening to it on my short. So check it out. Now let's get into Rakim when he said that the difference between mainstream and traditional rap. When it comes to traditional hip hop, Kendrick is that. He's the epitome of a hip hop rapper, like as far as like getting in there, letting it happen, and letting it be known I can do this all day. Mainstream, Drake represents that because Drake feels that since he has more followers on social media than Kendrick, that everybody's going to side with him, and he will automatically win the battle when it comes to anything. Anybody comes at him. But he thought because what he did to Meek Mill, that was going to always carry over. Pusha T won the war, but you have these social media fans, fanboys saying, no, Drake won the war. No, Pusha T actually won that because Drake, yeah, his career still, nothing happened to his career, but Pusha T continued to be more successful as far as like people still bought his music as far as like in 2022, it's almost dry. It's not like people said they didn't want to listen to him no more. People were like, damn, look at Pusha T. He straight did his due, you know, and they still was trying to give Drake some type of like, it's almost like a asterisk on that battle. Like, oh, it really didn't happen. It really didn't happen. But with Kendrick, he hit on all cylinders. Like he covered everything. Like he just took the gloves off and just went straight OG Compton style on Drake. And Drake had nothing to do. He could even respond back. I think he was in shock. His camp was shocked that it happened. They couldn't believe that Kendrick can go to that level. See, I always knew if Kendrick and Drake was to actually go at it, it wasn't going to be a fair fight. It was going to be actually a one-sided ass whooping like when Crawford did to Errol Spence. Everybody out there was saying it was an even fight. It was never even. Skills pay the bills. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people don't look at the skills. People are looking at BS. They look at, oh, he got more streams. He got more followers. More women support him. Talking about, you know, Drake at that time. Okay, look what Kendrick did, but not like us. They're playing that all over the world right now. That's the #1 song, if not in the top 5 song right now this week, going into August. So it's like, I hear that song everywhere. They're playing it at Whole Foods, Trader Joe's. They're playing it at yoga classes, in the gym. People bumping in this down the street. I hear white people, no disrespect to white people, but I hear white people saying the lyrics. They not like us. They not like us. Think about that. When last time you hear somebody really singing a song like that? Even Asian people, they not like us. They not like us. And I'm not trying to disrespect them, mimicking them. I'm just saying, everybody's saying it. Indian people saying it. People on the continent of Africa, South America, everybody's saying that song. And, and it has more streams than God's plan. Remember that song that came out in 2018 when Drake was, doing his thing, and I ain't gonna knock him because he does have the mainstream on lock, and I will give him that. So I ain't gonna never take nothing back just because I don't bump his music like that. He does have the mainstream. He got the women to follow him. He got the dudes that actually listen to Drake because the women are bumping Drake. But Kendrick right now, he showed that everybody like, hey man, I can do this. I've always been a hip hop head, and I respect Kendrick so much that he actually had to dumb down the lyrics to a certain degree and not like us so people can actually comprehend what he was saying. But there was things that still went over people's heads and did not like us. Like when he said sweet chin music, talking about Shawn Michaels. That's wrestling, y'all. Y'all know nothing about that. You see what I'm saying? Is talking about like when Drake said that, oh, Kendrick's he makes music trying to free the slaves. He said, okay, you want to talk about that? And what did he do? He said once upon a time, talking about basically being in Atlanta and talking about how like the railroads and everybody's working on that. I'm paraphrasing. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. But he was just saying basically like what was going on in the South and how Drake always goes to Atlanta just to actually exploit the black rappers as far as like, I know Drake is black, but I'm just saying that the black rappers in Atlanta and use them. Just use them because he don't care for them, but he's taking advantage of them. And that's a colonizer. That's the white man's mentality. Post your comments below. Hulk smash Black Panther, the like button, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. You want to support, donate to the channel, I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Until next time, salute.